Welcome everyone to the first episode of 2025. So, today is a hiking episode. We are located in the Glyfada area of Athens. And this in front of us is Hymettus, Mount Hymettus, which I have mentioned before in previous videos is Athens' second largest mountain. And today, I believe we are hiking at an altitude, I'm not too sure about it, of 500 meters, between 500 to 510 meters. And along this hiking trail, we're gonna we're gonna see the church of Profiti Ilia. And our final destination is the wreckage of a plane. I'm already getting exhausted. I'm out of shape. Of a Boeing 707 that crashed on the mountain in 1992. We'll have more on that later on in the video. For right now, we're just gonna walk this hiking trail. We're starting to ascend. And I'm really, pretty warmly dressed up, for a hike like this, but whatever, I'm carrying stuff, so it doesn't matter. But this is the view. This is the southern suburbs of Athens. I don't know if you can see in the distance is the Riviera Tower they're building for the biggest park of Europe that they're saying, the Ellinikon Experience Park. Let's begin the journey, see what it's like, and see if you need to be in good shape, etc., etc. So far, to walk this uphill part, you have to be in good shape. Right now it's 2:30 p.m. From what I've read, it's about a 45-minute hike to 50-minute hike. So I hope it's 50 minutes because at 5 p.m. around there, it starts getting dark. And I wouldn't want to be here in the dark. If you're searching for hiking trails in general, to find this hiking trail, it's the Profiti Ilia hiking trail if you search it online. But lately, for some reason, on Google, I cannot find any information regarding this hiking trail on the map. What I can help you with is I'll link this in the description of the video. Sorry man, I'm getting so tired. I'm out of shape. Ellinikon Perch is this Instagram spot supposedly, which wasn't there. This is what the beginning of the trail looks like. So hopefully this is the hardest part, the uphill over here, and on the way back it's gonna be easier. I only hope I'm going the correct way, man. But it does look like a hiking trail, doesn't it? It looks like a trail, at least, of some sort. Because as I mentioned before, there's not much information regarding the trail anymore. So there's like this third-party site where you kind of need to pay, which I've had, and it's really not that helpful, to be honest. For me, at least. But I'm not going to mention the site, obviously, because I don't want to create beef with anyone. Bad idea to wear this jacket. It's worth mentioning it's January 20th, 22nd to be exact. It's around 15 degrees, 16 degrees Celsius. And I think I'm dressed too well for this hike. The view is absolutely awesome. I'm not gonna complain. I just want to show you guys what it's like. So if you're ever in Athens, one of the first episodes I made on the channel was about a hiking trail in Hymettus, again, in another section of the mountain. This one is definitely more challenging by first glimpse, but I believe it's manageable for everyone. As long as you're not carrying weight, you'll be just fine. Let's carry on the journey and see what we discover. I'm so excited. I just hope all goes well. It rained today, but it's okay. Damn man, I'm starting to sweat. Oh man, it's slippery. Watch out. This view is awesome, man. Look at it. But this is slippery. So slippery. You gotta be extra careful. But it's a beautiful day. So I don't know what it's like in other countries, but when you see these red marks, I know that you're usually in a hiking trail regarding Greece. It might be obvious that in some countries it's like, other countries it's like that as well, but I don't know. That's why I'm just pointing it out in case you're in Greece for the first time and you don't know. But this hiking trail so far, it's very easy to figure out you're on it because you also have these bars here. So you know, it's like, you know, from a fence, these little poles here standing out. So you know that you're on the trail regarding this trail. It's getting a little easier. The first 5 minutes, I must say, are more difficult, but if you manage the first 5 minutes, it gets a little easier. But again, I really want to point out, if it's just rained like it has right now, before, like an hour ago, the rocks are really slippery. So please be careful. But I love this view, man. And regarding vegetation, I think this is mountain tea, we call it. Is it mountain tea or is it sage? I'm kind of confused. So I don't know, after asking my travel buddy over here, Aliona, she says that it's neither. She's a plant expert, more than I am. But regarding vegetation, this is what the vegetation looks like. Not any big trees. So if you're also walking here in the summertime in the heat, keep that in mind, because most people, of course, choose Greece for their summer vacation, and the weather in Athens can get really hot. And also, be careful when walking in forests, because unfortunately, we have a lot of wildfires during summer, and that's not a phenomenon I see stopping anytime soon, as long as men habitate, am I saying it correct? In this world. How's it going? I'm not making fun of her, obviously. I'm just walking far ahead so I can vlog at the same time. So, I guess we have to go there. What would you think, right? Yeah. So let's go over there. So of course wear good shoes. I don't think I need to point that out. I don't know, some of you might be like, your gear is not that good for hiking too. I do not disagree. I'm not a professional hiker. I just love walking. And I love walking to places where people don't go. Although this trail on weekends most likely is busy, you might see other people, especially to the church we're heading to. Today, it's a weekday, it's Tuesday. So there's no one here, and that's awesome. So yeah, I had to make a stop. Bless Aliona over here with her smart mind, because I don't have a smart mind, and she figured out a solution for me where to put my puffy jacket. Man, I'm really like sweating right now, and because it has a light wind as well, it's not really a good idea. I don't know if you see it, but there's a Greek flag over there. And looks like it has a church flag, so I'm guessing we're arriving to the church of Profiti Ilia, which means that it's probably, with no stops, about 15 minutes from your starting point that I mentioned before, Elinikon Perch. And along the way, you'll see these stone benches where you can sit and relax if you need to. And I must admit that it's becoming a lot easier here. I think I need to go this way, not that way, this way. So it's a little harder actually again. Let's do it. If you just continued straight, that was just a shortcut that I took, you would end up on the trail. No point of taking that shortcut. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, it's a church. I can see it's a church. Coming up the path, there's left and right options. Again, I don't know if this is a shortcut, but from this side on the left, there's arrows pointing in a direction, so it's a trail. But here it looks like this is how you go to the church, because these poles are landmarks for me, so I'm guessing I need to go this way. And from what I know, this church is a tourist. It's a major tourist attraction. And families tend to come here on the weekends. Keep that in mind, that this trail, families with children attempt the trail, so it's definitely not very challenging. And the church, Profiti Ilia. The view, man, is awesome. Just awesome. Someone left their flask here. Or maybe they're somewhere around here. Sick view, man. Crazy. Should I ring the bell? No. No need to. Okay, so this is the first checkpoint. And we see a little weather situation forming up there. Hopefully it doesn't affect our hike, because there's not many spots to take cover from the rain. And plus, since I'm sweating right now, I'm gonna freeze my ass off for sure. And from there, right next to the church, we carry on. But maybe let's take a pause right now and put a little music, or no music, I don't know how it turns out in editing, and let's take a couple drone shots. All right, guys, so off we go to the next checkpoint. I feel refueled with energy. That was a nice break, to take those shots. Hopefully you guys like them. Anyways, fun fact about the church, interesting fact. This church was built by a construction worker named Sarados back in the 1950s. So the story is that in his dream, Sarados saw Ilia the prophet in his dreams. And that's when he decided to build this church that you see behind me. And back in the time, to transfer all the goods, they used donkeys. Okay, but let me just go back this way, because I was getting a little off course there. Let's carry up the trail. So yeah, interesting fact. And from what I read, that if you're in Athens, 19th or 20th of July, there's some type of event going on, and they turn on the lamps. Now, I don't know exactly why. Don't punish me for this, but it would be nice to walk during night and, see a whole lighting trail. And as I told you, families with children tend to come to the church, so keep that in mind regarding difficulty. Anyways, back to the trail, on to the next checkpoint. I don't know if the next checkpoint is the final destination. We'll see. Let's just carry on. It's a little uphill again. It's quite tiring, but we'll manage. We're young. Okay. Whew. Man. Oh. Hi.
The view here is amazing.
Yeah, the view is amazing. How did you end up here? What do you think? From a scale of 1 to 10, how tiring is it right now?
For me, I'm dying. It's sorry, guys.
Don't say sorry to them. You're the one dying, not them. No one's dying here. Oh, dude. Man, you know, at some point, you say, why do this now? Why don't you come in the summer when the days are longer, etc.? Man, in the heat, you would die. So, definitely now is better. I just hope we make it in time. So, as you can see, crazy. Out of a difficulty scale, this is an 8.5 out of 10 climb. Just like the beginning. No. And I'm guessing if we make it up there, then we shall be okay. Profiti Ilia is 398 meters high, and our final destination is 508 to 510 meters, something like that. All right. So, might have mentioned before, if you go to the church, taking your kids will be fine. But if you want to carry on the journey, your kids need to be in good shape and need to be independent. Because it's not worth carrying extra weight. Oh, and I'm carrying extra weight. Got the bag here with equipment and water. Oh, yeah, just bring water, don't bring cameras. So I'm gonna try to show you the trail so you get a better idea. Of what one goes through to walk. Whoa, I almost fell back there. Malaka. At least give a like to my video, man. Look what I have to go through. Let's take a break here. Oh, gotta wait for Aliona. So I'm gonna make a stop here. This looks awesome for the thumbnail. This right here. I'm gonna try to get a bunch of angles. This is awesome. Okay, so we got our thumbnail shots, mug shots. Let's carry on the hike. Ugh. We can do this. Almost up there, man. But again, I'm starting to get a little scared because the clouds that are forming, I hope it doesn't rain again, man, because if it rains, it's gonna suck. I don't have a raincoat. Finally, make it up there. Come on, finally, let's make it. Gotta wait for Aliona, guys. The only reason why I leave her behind is because I'm vlogging. Oh, it's getting quite chilly up here, and since I'm sweaty It's not helping the situation. The thing is, even if I wear my jacket, I'm just gonna get warmer. It's one of those tricks, weather tricks. So I read that the trail wasn't so difficult, but you can't say that this is an easy trail. Maybe there's an easier way, like a regular road, not a paved road, like a dirt road. I think hiking obviously is more fun through the paths. I mean, guys, I might be, losing my breath every once in a while. Wow, the view is just epic. Totally worth it. I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight, that's for sure. And I'm so hungry right now. All this exercise has got me pumped. Whew. Whoa. So, good news is, it looks like we're finally making it to the top. At last. So far so good. The only problem is, this probably takes, like if you guys want to do this, attempt this without making any stops, like we're making, I think you need an hour to make it up here. I don't know. It's 3:30. Actually, no, it's been an hour with all the stops we've made. So I'm guessing in 40 minutes you can attempt this walk without any stops. But I think you do need stops. Okay. That's insane. Insane view of Athens. And we're up in the clouds. Man, I hope it doesn't rain again. I'm gonna keep saying it. But I need to stop saying it. Because the more I say it, then the more it's gonna rain. And there's no protection here. So I can't see anything. All I have as a guide are these marks that I'm on the trail. I hope I'm going to the correct direction. But the bad news is that it looks like there's more climbing. Okay, everyone, so change of plans. We need to head over there where there's a road to make our walking more easy. Because through this here, it's a little, and it's gonna take longer and it's more tiring. And plus, because I'm looking for the plane crash, from what I remember when I was watching videos, people were walking through a road. So it's best we take the road because like I said before, on the map I cannot spot the plane crash anymore. It used to be on Google Maps. Now it's pinned on Google Maps. Now it's not. So I'm hopefully going the correct way because that would suck. Can you imagine? But anyways, either way, we discovered a hiking trail and now we're looking for ways to go to that road. Hopefully this hiking path leads there. Let's see how it goes. I'll let you guys know. The big cloud left now. According to the maps, it looks like we're walking towards the road. Man, this place is insane, man. This, besides everything, this is a truly amazing place. It's definitely worth coming here. But I would recommend you start earlier. The plan was to start earlier, but it's just that the rain ruined the whole organization because it didn't say it was going to rain today. And it rained a little bit. The sun. Feels good. We have to give it to the people who go through this trouble to marking these trails, man. It's a lot of work. Oh man, what a crazy spot. What do we have here? I forgot what these things mean. This. Okay, I see the road and I think, I'm not 100% sure because I'm using my photographic memory right now. I think the plane crash site is over there where the clouds are. So, yeah, that's a long hike. How are we gonna do it? I don't think Aliona's gonna be happy about that. And to be honest, I'm not really happy about that as well. Let's see. So, although I said it's probably there, it's not. It's got to be on that side. You can't see right now. But I'm still continuing to follow the hiking trail, hoping that it leads me to that road. And once I end on that road, we're going to walk using the road. We're definitely going to need to use the road to come back. On the way back, we're not going to go back this way because I think we only have an hour and a half of sunlight left. It's quite important that we make it on time. Kind of a rush, you know? There's a bit of delays using the trail. So with that being said, definitely organize yourself better than we did and come at least 10 a.m. to get as much time possible on your hands so you can take your breaks, you know, with your time and have a bit of a slower pace. Unless you're a hardcore professional athlete and you can do this with no stops, then good for you. I guess you're gonna need a good 2 hours. And we're going down, yes, it's true. I see the road in the distance. Can you imagine? Because from here it looks like it's a dead end because the trees are in our way. Can you imagine it's a dead end? I hope it's not. That's not funny. Okay, so yeah, we're starting to lose the sun. The sun looks like the moon. But the sun is behind us. And I was talking about over there. That's where I believe the plane crash site is. I don't know what's up there. Something is up there in general. I don't know what that is. But it doesn't matter right now. What matters is we reach final destination. We'll see. If you try not to fast forward in the video. And what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Do you think I'm going to make it? All right. Everything all right? And of course, when going on trails like this, try to be with someone crazy enough like you, who's down for the walk, because it won't be awesome to be left here alone, helpless. These little baby pine trees, beautiful. Probably this forest was burned down and they've planted these trees again, which are going to take, I don't know, according to what I've read, they take like 30 years to grow, pine trees, to become trees again and have a nice beautiful forest here. And hopefully when that happens, it will be protected so our future generations could continue to enjoy these places. Oh, a turtle. Is that alive? Oh, I don't think so. I don't see. I think it's hiding in there. It lives 300 years. It should be alive, right? Did I come the wrong day? Hey, excuse me. A turtle.
Turtle. Ah, nice.
But
Hello, turtle.
I don't know if it's alive.
It's alive. Why it's not? Maybe it's sleeping. It's cold.
Let's leave it alone then. Probably has better heating than our homes inside there. The turtle has a warmer home than we do, that's for sure. Have you guys seen the prices on electricity? Yeah. Anyways, that's a different subject. Yeah. I don't know what we're thinking. I don't know if we're gonna make it there, but enough talking and more walking. You guys talk too much. I'm kidding. I talk too much.
Yes, you do.
Thank you. I know that. Oh, and there is road. You know, I did say before that it's more fun from the hiking trail, but when you finally start walking on this flat ground, it's so, how can I say, how do you say I forget my English sometimes. Like, revealing, no, it's so whatever. You get the point. Anyways, you feel so much better. And now I think we need to walk there. Well, to be honest, guys, the only reason we're gonna go there, the only way we're gonna go there is if there's a road going there. Because we don't have much sunlight left. We're not gonna take hiking trails anymore. We did a pretty long hike anyways. We tend to not walk. Oh, nice little Christmas tree decoration. So back on the road, and as I mentioned, we're gonna definitely use the road to head back. So it's kind of a fail for the first day of the attempt, because as you can see, there's not much sunlight left. In the next hour, the sun is going down and the motorbike is parked far away. And as you can see, you can't just descend from here. So we're gonna need to go around, all around, to walk down the road and kind of find a shortcut if I can somewhere, so we can walk to the motorbike where it's parked. The only sure thing is probably that there is the hiking trail here, and I think for sure the plane crash is over there, but time is very limited to go again. I don't know how hard the hiking trail is gonna be, so the only thing we can do is come back another day and see what it is, what we came for. So the priority now is to find how to go down as quickly as possible, safe and during sunlight. Yeah, I'll let you guys know the next day I come here for the hiking trail if everything went well. Okay guys, so it's day 2 of the attempt to go to the plane crash site, and yesterday, as you all saw, we chose the path from the Profiti Ilia Church. The thing is that if you want to take that trail to the plane crash site, you can. It's definitely a lot harder, but the result is that you will end up to the plane crash site. So we didn't go to the plane crash site because we wanted to make it in time to get down from the mountain, as you saw, to make it during daylight. Everything went well. Luckily we made it down before sunset, and the way I went down is basically the easier hiking trail to the plane crash site. So we're starting our way up from this hiking trail, which is a lot more easy because this is what the road is like mostly. And we're gonna end up exactly where we came from. The good thing with this video is that although it's long, you get to see 2 hiking trails. You get to see one from the Profiti Ilia Church if you want to take the harder one, and you get to see the second one, which is easier. And man, this is the second day in a row that I'm hiking for you guys. But luckily my legs from yesterday are not in pain, so I can manage. But of course, I'm talking and climbing at the same time. I'm getting a little bit exhausted, but let's carry on. Today I'm by myself, so let's check out the trail, the second trail, guys, and hopefully, fingers crossed, today we'll make it to the trail, to the plane crash site. The time is 1:05 p.m. We're earlier than yesterday. I'm very positive about today. Check it out. Today is also a very beautiful day. Sunny. It's warmer than yesterday. So let's see how it goes, guys. Γεια σας. Βαγονί. Γεια σας. As you can see, people are walking up the mountain with their dogs. So, in the first 5 minutes, don't get me wrong, how I keep saying it's easier. Going up is always hard, you know that. But in the first 5 minutes of coming up this way from this specific trail, you encounter this thing over here. Let's check it out. See what it is. This is just a little detour. Okay, so I want to go see what that is over there. Okay. Gotta watch out for the branches here. If you take this trail, you encounter this in the first 5 minutes, and it's called Yaolus Spilya του Δρίκου. So it's a cave, Drikos Cave, 1995. That's what the initials say. And in case you're coming to the mountain when it's raining like it was yesterday, it's a good place to take refuge. But the thing is, this will only be useful to you when you're climbing up, not on the way down, not when you're up there. So yeah, pretty cool. Nice. Not bad. Now let's see here what these ruins are. Okay. But this is a trail, and maybe this leads to where we came yesterday, but I'm not following it. I'm gonna follow the one I know for sure, the one that I came down from yesterday. It's a lot easier, and since we saw a hard one, I want you all also to see the easy way to go up, just in case you're coming. You gotta watch out always. Just in case you're coming with family and people who are not up for the hike. Back on the road, carrying on this way. Also, when you're coming up the road, know that it looks like it's a dead end. Don't worry about it, just continue this path here on the left. It's a short path, which leads to a road again. So keep that in mind. Just come down this path. But again, the view, huh? Absolutely beautiful. In case you're wondering, right across, basically on the left, the largest bit of land. On the back is the Peloponnese. In the front is the small island of Poros. And to the right, on the right, a little bit higher up, you'll notice, is the island of Aegina. If you're looking for an island trip, day trip from Athens, Aegina is a great place to go. It's about an hour, 30 minutes from the port of Piraeus. So you can manage in a day if you want to go check out stuff and you have like very limited time in Athens. There, that's Aegina, right there. Anyways, as you can see, the path here is very short. And we're back on the road. It's very easy to understand. Coming from down there, all you do is walk and you're on this road. So you're gonna take this road now, head upwards. All you do is follow the road. As you're climbing, guys, I don't know if you can see right there, there's a cell phone antenna. It doesn't get more 5G than that. It's a big one right there. Aim for that when you're climbing. The road is gonna be just like this until there. So difficulty wise, as you can see, it's not hard. So you can get a better understanding. We need to go all the way up there. Man, walking upwards sucks. Second day in a row, man. Don't forget that where we're going is about 500 meters of altitude. So you gotta climb all this way. So it's worth mentioning at this point that at this point for like a short while, it's kind of leveling out. So it's a lot more easy. You have a lot more of a fast pace while going through this section. And as you can see, we're starting to climb pretty high up. I just want to let you know, like once you get the first 20 minutes of climbing from this trail are a bit challenging, because I would say it's more of like a 20% incline, and here it's almost straight, pretty leveled out as you're heading towards the cell phone antenna. Sweating like a pig, guys. And unfortunately here, a fire took place. I believe it was 2 years ago in this area. And this trail in general, we're gonna go through a little bit of burned forest. Unfortunately, we have to encounter these things. And once again, insane view of Athens. Here you have the southern suburbs of Athens. You got Voula, you got Glyfada, you got Elliniko. That's where the big park is being built with the Riviera Tower in the background. It's going to be a 50-story building, which for Athenian standards is something new. Not too excited about it, to be honest, but that's a different story. And downtown Athens there, and on the left you got Piraeus Port and Piraeus City. In case you don't know, Piraeus is a separate city. So we're getting close to the cell phone antenna. All right, so we made it to the first checkpoint, the cell phone antenna. There's no way you're gonna miss it. It doesn't get more 5G than this. If you guys are thinking of any funny things, don't climb into it, because there's barbed wire and there's cameras, so they're taking really good care of this 5G antenna right here. We're carrying on our journey up there. We started at 105 from down, and it's 137. So it took us, there's no breaks today. There was only one short detour to see that cave back there. It's taken us 32 minutes to reach this spot. This is the part where at some point you have to turn to the path, or else you're gonna have to follow the road, and it's gonna be a long way to go around and go up. So the path, I need to have my eyes open through this burnt forest here, unfortunately. Why I need the path is for a shortcut to go up there. That's where we ended up yesterday. Or else I would have to go all the way around, and it's gonna be a lot longer. And we don't want that. We want to get there as quickly as possible. At least I do today. And now I'm trying to pay close attention to see if I spot some spray paint marks. This looks like a path. Guys, I think it's from here, although I haven't spotted any spray paint. So how to mark it? Let's see, maybe this road actually, this stone right here was an indicator. This stone right here, I think, is the indicator right next to the column over here, the electricity column. Indicates that it's the beginning of the trail. And I don't think I came from there. I came from here, I believe. So as soon as you see that stone, just make a left to this path. And let's see in a bit if it's the correct path. But I believe it is. The thing is, yesterday I remember marks, and I'm afraid I'm on the wrong path, but let's just see what happens a little bit further down. I mean, it looks like a proper path. Yeah. All right, guys, great news. Here's our indicator. We're on a trail. Maybe you have to come from there or there, but if you turn from that stone, you'll see it. And we carry on. And electricity pole here again. All right, indicators, we're on a trail. So we're going up. I'm just gonna take a really short break to drink some water, and I'll be back on it. It's time to take my first break. I've been climbing for 42 minutes now, nonstop. I started when it was 105, and it's 147. So just gonna take a little water break here. See you guys in a bit. All right, so after a much needed water break, we're hydrated. and we're continuing our incline from this path. So you saw that the second route to reach the plane crash site, you start from the second spot, which I'll be linking down in the description, the starting points of both these trails. And it's up to you to choose which trail you guys want to take. The second one is a lot easier, but it doesn't mean you're not going to get tired. But in less than an hour, you'll make it to the starting point of the plane crash trail. Now I want you guys just to see the trail, what it's turned into from the road. Oh man, took a water break and it doesn't even feel like I took a break. I'm tired from yesterday. Now I can start feeling it. I'm really pushing myself here right now, but I'm gonna do it. Oh, I gotta go there. Oh, this looks like hell right now. So this path is just like life, man. To reach the top, you have to climb. And the hardest part is the climbing part. This is life right here. To reach the top, it's gonna take a struggle. Oh, man. Oh. This part is hard. But we're almost on the road. Great news. Whew. Whew. We're on the road, and the reason why it's worth taking this trail, as we mentioned, is a shortcut, is because if you were to go from the road, you have to go all the way around, as you can see. And you can't even see where the road turns. Like, where that turn is over there, you can't even see it. So like, it'd be a long walk. It'd be a lot longer. We're close to the starting point of the trail for the plane crash site, where we finished this video from yesterday. So there's no point of showing you this road. Now you're up on the road, walk, and I'll show you in a bit again. So it took 1 hour to reach this spot right here. And yeah, it's a lot quicker than yesterday, but we're parked all the way down there. All the way down there. It's like literally when you reach the road from the path on this one, it's about 5 minutes to the starting point of the other trail. Now let's see how long the other trail takes. I believe it's gonna be like 15 minutes max. Let's see. All right, so third checkpoint or fourth, I don't remember, doesn't matter. This is the starting point of the hiking trail for the plane crash. Just remember this little church here. So I think we need to go up there. Yeah, again, it's gonna be a little bit of a hassle. But if you remember yesterday, we came from there in the beginning of this video. And today we came from there, which is easier, a lot easier. So now we're going to the actual site of where this plane crash occurred, but here I think I need to go this way, yeah. Right now we're in the beginning of the trail to our final destination. Finally, we made it. Let's walk, and fingers crossed we're on the correct path. There's a lot more vegetation on this path. I'm just hoping it's here, man. I really don't want it to not be here. You know, it's gonna suck. But so far it doesn't look convincing, because how did rescue teams even come here? You know, that's what I'm wondering right now. Because if you remember yesterday, I was saying that it might be up there. Because seriously, guys, how did rescue teams even come here? But seriously, man, you used to be able to see the plane crash site on Google Maps. It was listed as B707 for Boeing 707. And it's not listed anymore on the map. I don't know, it's my map, but like it's completely strange, because like for at least 2 months now, I've been checking it out on the map, you know, frequently. And now when I actually, you know, like 2 months later decide to actually vlog about it, I can't freaking find it, and I can't even see it on the map. And I have to figure it out with satellite image where it is. But like, it's like, you know, impossible. There's so much vegetation here. And I know that according to the videos and footage I've seen from the plane crash site and pictures, there's no vegetation there. It looks like that mountain over there. That's what it looks like. That's why I'm kind of worried right now that once again another hike gone to waste. So I don't know. I guess we'll see how it goes, man. You know. Carrying on, and I'm a little bit more positive right now because I took a look on my phone and I looked through the satellite. And although we have this vegetation going on, it's gonna get a little bit bald. There's a bald spot behind. Guys, I really have a good feeling about this. I think we're on the correct trail. All right. Insane view, guys. Insane view. Luckily, with the trees here, it's not so windy as it was back there, a couple meters back. And I don't feel it, you know, blowing against my sweat, making me feel cold. Because that's the worst part, is that you're hot and cold at the same time. Look at it. It's like a moon surface. So this trail basically is a historical trail. It's a piece of history. It's like a museum. In case you're asking, why should I take the trail? Well, first of all, you need to like outdoor activities. Let's get that out the way. And if you like outdoor activities with a little bit of history in them, this is one of these trails. But Hymettus mountain in general is full of trails. If you're looking at Hymettus mountain from Athens, you don't really realize how big it is. Once you actually start hiking on it, you actually understand how big it is. For example, I don't know what that trail is called, but the longest trail, foot trail on Hymettus mountain is a 12-hour hike. And this is Athens' second largest mountain. One way that I can help you out on Google Maps is if you write Stavra Etos, I'm gonna write that down obviously, I'm gonna caption it. If you write Stavra Etos, this is what this part of the mountain is called, Stavra Etos, this mountain top right here. So this will be easier to find it if you decide to hike on this trail. Oh, guys, this is the plane crash site. This is it. See? This right here. We're here, guys. We're here, man. Woo! Okay, so how do I know I'm here? All right, so this plane, I think Golden Star Air Cargo was what the airline was called. It was a Sudanese airline, and back in March 24th of 1992, almost 33 years ago, okay, it's January 2025, almost 33 years ago, on March 24th, the plane crashed, and this plane was carrying pharmaceutical aid for the children of Sudan. And it was flying from Amsterdam to Khartoum of Sudan, and it was going to make a fuel stop, a regular fuel stop in Athens airport at the time. Athens airport was situated at Elinikon back then, not in Sparta, the new Athens airport. It made a failed approach on the ILS radar for all you aviation experts, and it crashed. The visibility was low that day. There was fog over Athens, and the plane crashed right here on this spot. This is basically what this airplane was carrying. So there were 7 people on board. There was 3 crew members and 4 passengers, but they all worked for the airline. 2 years later, from the reports, it was said that the captain was under the influence of alcohol. It was pilot error, basically. And here, as you can see, the medicine. And this is what the plane was carrying. That's crazy, guys. Oh, I see it right there, down there. That's wreckage from the plane. Let's go down there and see. I'm no medical expert, obviously, but I think these are injectables. So this is like medicine here, like, I don't know, like vaccines. It's injectables though. I think that's for sure, because that's like what vaccines look like on top. And it's crazy. The place is full of them. Full of this medicine. It's crazy. So let's walk towards the debris, the wreckage there. But it's crazy, guys, like to think how the rescue teams came up here, because I've seen like videos on YouTube. If you search, like really search, you might find footage from the national TV broadcast channel of the time. And like back then, you know, in 1992, they didn't even filter out dead bodies, you know, they like barely filtered out dead bodies, so you can actually see the rescue teams carrying the dead bodies from the wreckage. It's crazy. If you want to see it, go ahead. I'm not going to show it. So here we are. The wreckage of the Boeing 707, guys. Look at that. This is from a Boeing 707. So that's it. We made it. We came the correct way. So hopefully you guys understood now how to come. Yeah. Imagine hiking here back in 1992, man, when that took place. That would have been insane to witness that, like to be in its way. Like I'm standing somewhere where a tragedy occurred. Imagine I was there during that time, you know, or on the plane, of course, some might be wondering. Anyways, just for the sake of it, I'm hiking all the way there to that flagpole up there. Back in the day when I was searching, you know, like a couple months ago, when I could see it on Google Maps, there was a flag there. I don't see a flag there now, a Greek flag. I put my jacket on because I got a little cold now with my sweat. And I'm just gonna finish the hike by walking up there to that flag pole so I can go to the top and see what it's like up there. So I was expecting to see more wreckage of the Boeing 707. The only thing we saw was that, I'm guessing from the wing, someone left their jacket here. I hope someone left it and nothing happened to him or her. Fall all the way down. Anyways. Okay, here we are. Officially, we made it to the top. Woo! Woo! Oh man, what a great feeling. So that was it, everyone. We're at the end of the trail. We're literally at the top. Stavraetos. This is a flagpole. A Greek flag used to be here from what I saw from images. It's gone now, probably from the wind. It got torn down. That was it. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to stay tuned, in a few days we're going to Thailand with Aliona, and more videos coming up, you know, of everyday life in Thailand, let's say. See you next video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.